Squad in the house. If you have the computer open, turn it down.
Oh, let me turn this TV off, maybe.
Hey, you guys. Squad. I don't know what's going on. How are we switching up? How are we switching up? How are we switching up?
Switch what up?
Like, on 1 minute is you and the next minute is me.
Yes, ma'am.
You see it?
Mine ain't switching. Yours much as be switching.
It's switching up. I don't know how. I don't know how to stop it. I know, y'all. We trying to like. I was trying to like share. You see who's talking? Oh,
Child, now done switched up. What you doing?
They said it switched when one of us talked.
Really?
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. Wait, let me figure it out. It's flashing scene to scene.
Let me look on my phone and see what's going on.
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking on the computer. Okay, wait. I'll get started. I wanted like Josh to be on, to join me in the live. And so I was trying to figure out how to put him in the screen. So it kept switching. So on my little hangout, it's showing me and him. But when we talk, it kept switching. But anyway, so did y'all see the last 3 minutes basically told the entire story? And again, when we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we're talking about Kim, KKK Kim, and Sheree, aka Sweetie, and how Kim basically had a meltdown at the end, called Andy. And I'm sorry for y'all, you West Coast people, hang up. Spoiler alert. Don't listen right now. Wait till midnight. We'll come back at midnight. But if you're on the East Coast, we talk about it right now because it's too explosive not to talk about. As far as Kim, she kept saying she doesn't hear color, but yet she was saying, good luck finding another white girl to hang out with all these black chicks. Good luck with that. She was like, mad at Sheree because she felt like Sheree didn't take up for her, with all these black chicks, and how Andy only asked negative questions. It was just interesting. Like this video, y'all. Subscribe, like, subscribe. Justice Superstar Carter is on the line. Like, subscribe. Let me see if we get Joshua. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Let me see if are you gonna switch when you talk? What's gonna happen?
I don't know what I do.
I don't know how to switch it.
Me.
What if I do this? There you go, Joshua. Go.
You see me?
I see you.
Oh, well, I can't see me.
I just switched you. It's right now.
Oh, well, I just feel, okay, I see me. Okay, listen, here's my thing. I feel like what you've been preaching for years, when they finally let her go from Housewives, when she called all them a nigger, it's come to true. I feel like every single thing you've been saying for these 10 years about Kim and Sheree has come true. Sheree always getting caught in lies, and Kim is always lying. And Sheree can't keep up with her lies, but Kim will sit there and switch her lies up right in front of you when she have it on recording.
Okay, but what about when wait, can you see me? What about all the lies Kim kept telling? Like 1 minute she was like, I don't remember saying that. The next minute they ran the tape. 1 minute she was like, I never said, I wanted that Candy wanted to eat my box. The next minute they run the tape. 1 minute she's like, Nene's making fun of all my ailments. The next minute, they run the tape. And Nene wasn't, like you said, Nene wasn't making fun of Kim. She was actually repeating everything Kim said. Every single time someone said something, Kim would take offense. It's motherfucker this, bitch that, hoe this. I mean, Kim was the most uncouth person on the set. And for her to accuse Nene of the drug allegations. Let's talk about the drug allegations for a minute. That is one of those other subliminally racist kind of undertone kind of things that someone would say. The roach thing, the drug thing, you're a drug addict. And then she tried to like clean it up. I didn't mean street drugs. Oh, as if there's a difference between street drugs and regular drugs.
Right.
Addicts. Okay. It's just really interesting to see.
Listen, let me tell you something. When it comes to Kim and her lies, for her to sit there and ask Nene if she owned something, she thought she was on something, for her the way she treated Kenya at Nene's house, for how she treated, she always tried to shade every single one. Every time she got with Sheree, she would sit there and run down a laundry list of things that she had on everybody. She sat there and act like she had so much information on Candy about Candy's marriage. And once again, she didn't know Candy when her and Ty was together. When they first met or whatever. So Kim she came like Candy said, she'd been watching the show, so she came with her stuff and thought it was just going to blow up in her favor, and it ended up biting her in the butt.
That's true.
It ended up biting her in the butt. And Nene pointed out a good thing when she said, why do you have your own show? Why do you have your own show? And you know what? I feel like they edited her out because I'm sure Nene answered why she had her own show.
Well, let me interject. Look, let me wait for myself to pop up on the screen. Well, this is so stupid. Why we can't be on at the same time? This is
know.
My previous live when I did the pre-chat, I basically talked about that, and I didn't know if they edited it out or not. But basically, the only reason Kim got her own show, again, and I'm going to reiterate this, is that season 5, when she got into it with the ladies and she allegedly said the N-word, the ladies all banded together and refused to film unless Bravo did something about Kim. During that time, they had the exact same complaints. Kim was bringing her people to the, Croy to the set. She showed up when she want to. She filmed when she want to. She would never leave her house. She would always want people to film at her house. It wasn't like fair to the rest of the ladies because the other ladies didn't have that option. So they felt like Kim was exerting her white privilege even back then. So they all banded together and refused to film. And so when they did that, what Bravo did, because Kim was under contract, they all get 7-year contracts or whatever. So since Kim was still under contract, what they did was, instead of, breaking the contract and having to pay her anyway, they gave her her own show. It was a win-win for Kim, a win-win for Bravo. Kim still got, to be on the show or whatever, and Bravo still got to make money through advertising and endorsements and make money off of Kim and still, do everything. What do you think about that, Joshua?
I think it's all straight bull crap because they just should have did that with Phaedra then. They should have did that with Sheree when they let Sheree go. They should have did it with all the other housewives that they let them go. I feel like that it, once again, like Nene said, take your privileged ass home. Like they keep on giving Kim the pass, but I really think in the near future, Bravo is going to be done with Kim. Her show is low rated. It's only a 30-minute thing. Like, I think Bravo is tired of her. And you know how Bravo is. Whenever they're sick and tired of you, they sit there and they go ahead and let you smear yourself. They use all the evidence for all the years that you sat down, lied, and con people and start doing flash scenes to make people not like you. And they'll go ahead and give you the cut you loose.
That's true.
You know what stands out in my mind is when Kim once again start lying about she got $15 million worth of products, or she sold $15 million worth of products. Candy started laughing. Everybody started laughing. Like, this girl would not stop lying.
She would not stop lying.
Not stop lying. $15 million worth of products. Then why are you leasing your Rolls Royce?
Look.
$15 million worth of products now, and you only selling it through Instagram. You ain't got no other source that you outsource. You ain't on no selling network, no home shopping network. You lying once again.
So who said that she was on the level of the Kardashians? You know what the 15 million.
Oh, that's what Portia was laughing at. Oh, girl, you on the level of the Kardashians.
Man, it's too much. It's too much. No, first
lying.
Of all, no one's buying $15 million worth of Kim's face, what skincare. No, who's paying to look like Kim? Who is doing that? Like what? Like who wants to have like big ass duck lips and a double chin? Who is doing this? Like I don't understand. How many of y'all in this chat bought some cashmere? Press 1. Y'all ain't gonna admit it. I know y'all ain't gonna admit it. But it's just a lie. It's what other lies did she tell? She told a lie about oh, the scooter thing was funny. The scooter, when Nene brought up all of her ailments when she was trying to clock Nene for parking in the handicap spot.
Yeah.
And Nene was like, wait a minute, you said you got this ailment, you got blood clots, you got heart problems, you got this, you got that. Where's your scooter? You the one that need the handicap. You the one that need, like, why?
You remember she lied about cancer?
Yes.
And she said she never had it.
When she said something about the wig.
Right.
Look, I'm trying to put you back. Why can't we be up at the same
time? I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this out right now because it's a little thing down here that's letting me switch it back and forth, but it's not letting me let me see. I hide that browser. Huh? No, broadcast the large video that I see to my audience and hide the other. No. View guests in my large. Let me see if that's gonna work. It says new guests in my large 3+ broadcast. No. Broadcast the large video that I see to my audience and hide other video feeds. And I said no. So basically you should be showing. But I don't see. Turn camera off. Invite people. I did that. We're gonna have to take a class on Google Hangout and try to figure out why. Screen share. Shit, I don't know. Cancel. It's not letting me do it. Oh well. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
I have a question for you though, Michelle.
Yes.
What do you think about Candy going off on Sheree and Sheree just having no excuse for herself? And
because Sheree has no excuse.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. You know, another thing I don't understand is why Portia seemed like she was going on Kim's side. Like, what was that about? I feel like she wanted to stick it to Sheree, but she didn't want to stick it to Kim. I was very confused by that.
Yeah, I was too. It made me feel like Portia was being a coon in itself by kissing Kim's ass, but yet she want to blame the other coon for doing other things because she done bumped heads with, you know, Kim's other coon or whatever. And, you know, everybody mad at me for calling Sheree a coon, but that's what it seems like. Sheree was only there to kiss Kim's ass. And she was the peach holder. Kim was the friend of the show. Kim ended up sitting next to Andy and the peach holder sitting on the edge of the couch. That was where Kim was supposed to sit. So basically, Sheree played herself.
Played herself. Once again, she always get played. Sheree always played herself and thinks she's smarter than everybody else. But here's the thing. It goes to show with that first episode where they had a reunion and Sheree got smart with Candy. I'm just letting you know, like, you start writing your own exit ticket.
Yep.
You start writing your own exit ticket.
Oh, no, it's telling me to do something. Keep talking.
I feel, and you know, I also feel like at some point, Andy was looking at Kim like, girl, we got this on camera. Girl, we got this on camera. Andy was secretly trying to help her out from telling so many lies and let the public really see who she is. But he kept saying, girl, we got this on camera. You said it on camera. You showed the video on camera. Every lie she told, there was a video to show that she lied.
Yeah.
Everything that people were saying about her. And like, Candy said, girl, you are the problem. You don't see you're the problem. You cause everything. While you're sitting here getting questioned like this, you cause all of this. And how they're going to sit there, is Sheree going to sit there and try to tell Candy that it was a problem, her saying that Kim got a drinking problem. From season 1, Kim was sitting around, driving around, drinking wine in her Bentley.
Well, Oh.
So everywhere you go, Kim has always had a solo cup of wine. So now she's been saying that she can't drive without a cork and she want to ride around and drink wine. Now this lady said you have a drinking problem. Now all of a sudden, oh, you shouldn't have said that.
She has a drinking problem.
Right. And like Nene said, girl, what else are you doing? You only got tardy for the party. You have nothing else going for you.
She got Cashman. She got her flea market.
Right. And then sitting there, she was talking about everybody. Somebody was jealous of her. Everybody on that couch died laughing.
Everybody
on that couch died laughing. But you know why her and Sheree feel comfortable around each other? Because neither one of them have anything going on besides a TV show.
That's true. That's true.
So of course she gonna feel comfortable with Sheree. They got a house full of furniture with no other job besides this TV show.
I want to address something in the chat real quick. Someone asked, how did I get that tea about Kim? Let me tell you something. I've been blogging about the Housewives for 10 years now. So every year, typically I've been the person who has exclusively revealed who the new housewife was going to be, who basically told you who was going to get fired, who was coming back, all of that jazz. So I learned about that particular bit of tea through some of my internal sources of housewives, and I can't say who because of course I'm not gonna name names. They also talk about Tardy for the Party. Does anyone who watches Tardy for the Party? Like anyone? Press 1 if you watch Tardy for the Trailer Park. Because I don't watch it. I can't say that I ever seen one on purpose. Like it's on my screen or whatever, but it's not something that I I watch. You said I'm an OG. What you think, Josh?
Nobody watches Tardy for the Party. In the ratings show, nobody watched Tardy for the Party. Another thing that I thought was really funny was for the first time this season, it felt like for the reunion, it felt like Cynthia really spoke out and said, hey, listen, Kim, what you did was wrong. When they was like, Kim was like, she was leaving, and Cynthia was like, yes, leave. Thank you. Goodbye. You've never heard Cynthia wish somebody to leave. You've never heard her say, get rid of this person. But I think everybody understands how Kim has lied and manipulated her way and has so much pleasantry sent her way. And they're simply tired of it. And like Cynthia even said, girl, I've been on this couch now at this point longer than you have.
That's true. That's true.
Why are you here? And everybody was thinking the same thing. Why are you here? And they looking at Sheree like boo boo the poo.
She got for a check.
Right. Right.
Can they hear me when I talk? I'm so lost.
And another thing I thought about was the fact that Kenya had to move in order for her to hear her. So you just gonna sit here and ignore this woman talking to you?
Yeah.
And then for you, all the racist things.
She was rude the entire time. She was rude to everybody on the set. She was rude to Andy. She was rude to everybody. And then when she said, let me make this point real quick. When she When she said to Andy, don't make it seem like I'm a liar. And it was like, it's on the screen. It's like, how are you gonna say somebody is making you out to be a liar when you're making yourself out to be a liar? And I was pissed off at the fact that even with all that, Andy was still kissing her ass. And he was still like, oh, unfortunately, you didn't give us anything positive. Everything was combative. Oh, Kim, and the hug and all of this, and I get it. She might be one of his favorites or whatever, but they do too much for Kim. They give Kim too damn much, and she runs with it. She does exert her privilege, and none of those other ladies on the set can't afford to do that. Like as soon as they speak up or say something, it's like they're labeled tough, hard to deal with, or being combative, like Kim was trying to make Nene seem like she was big, bad, and loud. No, bitch, you the one that was big, bad, and loud. The moment she sat down on that couch, Kim was, bitch, this, fuck you, and I did this. And because Nene was responding to her, she's trying to make Nene look bad because she's in this group of African-American women. And it's horrible. It is just so bad that she can pull that victim card, out at will.
But you know what? Michelle, can you believe that woman said, you sat there and let all those African-American women gang up on me? Can you believe she said that?
Yes.
And the racism only became real since the internet. What world has she lived in?
It only became real to Kim since the internet, because Kim has been clearly ignoring it. Everybody knows that Kim was racist. Everybody has said Kim was racist. And she even said, they've been trying to say that about me for years, but nobody bought into it. You know, like, girl, they've been saying that about it for years. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. And like, it is you. Like,
it is you.
You sitting up there saying, oh yeah, it's me. It's nobody else but me. Yes, it is you.
She said,
go ahead.
And it was so funny when they were like, well, Nene, our kids are off limit. And Nene was like, no, and she don't want to be a parent. I'm going to teach her daughter. And she keeps saying, you know, 1 minute Brielle's a child, and the next minute she's 21. So when it's time for you to take responsibility as a mother for your child is grown. Now somebody say something about your child. Now your child's a child. Pick and decide what you want this girl to be. Because when you was putting her and pimping her out, having her suck and fuck with a baseball player, she was 21 then. Well, when you was taking her to the plastic surgeon, she was grown then. So now you want to start putting her in a stroller when somebody call her out. You and your daughter got the 2-for-1 special with the double lips. You and your daughter got a 2-for-1 special with the nose. And it must have been buy one, get one free on the lipo. Because both of y'all used to have beer bellies.
Oh, child. This is just hot. Thank you, call me Nikki. Well, keep game. Did you see Nene was on like Twitter right now, like going in, and she was like, listen to me. Andy told the damn truth. Kim didn't shoot anything positive this season. Her and Sweetie were negative as shit all season. They were like on a totally different show. P.S. Her partner told her she ain't here to fight nobody's battles. Her partner being Sheree, Sweetie being Sheree. And clearly, when she said, I got to tell you, there was nothing positive about the whole season. It was just touchdown. There is a God. So, I mean, we all saw it. We all saw it. Like everything that that Nene said, or everything that Andy said is true. Everything that Nene brought up was true. Everything that Candy said, hell, even, you know, Sheree got into it. You know, like I said, I felt some kind of way about Portia, you know, playing the fence, like, you know, sitting there, you know, digging. And even when somebody called her out about it, she was like, I'm just trying to keep the party going. So that may have been it. She may have just been, you know, being petty or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, it was the Drag Kim show. Somebody said that's what all racists say.
But something you taught me a long time ago, and ever since I've been watching this, everybody they about to get rid of, they drag them at the reunion.
They do. They drag the hell out of them.
Drag them at the reunion and make sure everybody loses all their credibility.
Yep.
So I feel like that's what happened to Sheree, and that's what happened to Kim. Yep. I feel like they're getting ready to cut them loose. And they dragged them down the same way they did Phaedra.
Well, you know, they already cut Sheree loose. That's a given.
I think this is gonna be the last season for Tardy for the Party.
That's what I was about to say. Kim is on damage control. Just like I said the other day, Derek says he's filming a scene with her next week. She's on damage control. We can expect to see Derek. We can probably expect to see Sean. We can expect to see Marlo. We can expect to see any black person who want to be on a reality show. Right. Is going to be on Kim's show. They're probably going to get Gucci Mane and Keisha K.O. to make a walkthrough once or twice. Because they need some color to walk through there to, like, you know, appease her. And that is why, you know, also why Kim did that fake ass apology last week to Nene. It was like a half-hearted apology. Like, and you know that, you know, what did she say? Dang, I can't even remember. That, you know, that you was wrong and I did this, that, and the third. And Nene responded back to her like, girl, bye. Like, pretty much. Like, I think Kim knew that it was coming to a point where no one was going to believe her. And the same thing with those cease and desist letters. She just sent that crap out to cover her ass because everybody already knew what the deal was. Right. What do you think about the cease and desist?
Let me tell you something. That cease and desist has so many deflammatory things in that thing that both the her and the lawyer could be sued and thought of as racist with that letter. The stuff that they sent you was absolutely absurd. What attorney in their right mind would incriminate them and their client that way?
The one she got.
It's so stupid. It was so stupid, but it lets you know how dumb Kim is to get a lawyer off online. Like, you went and got a Yellow Pages. Look, this must be your year for dumb attorneys. because it gets funnier and funnier. If their attorney is anything like the attorney we went and saw at court the other week, I want that attorney. I want to go to court with Kim.
I'm about to cut your mic off. I
want to go to court with Kim.
I'm about to cut your mic. Look, okay. I had to pull up the apology. First of all, Kim said, I'm so sorry for what has happened, Nene Leakes. We both know the truth. We both know if I wanted to, I could have a lawsuit for the lies you have spewed, tweeting out fake texts, implying I am racist. I told you that text was fake, by the way, but that's a whole nother story. Implying I am racist, attacking me physically, claiming my daughter tweeted negative about you and your home. We both know those are lies. I have reacted to it publicly, and for that, I am sorry. I should have risen above it, but she did not. I personally will no longer engage with you on social media and perpetuate the hate. I am asking you to do the same. We are grown women with families. Enough is enough. I want us to move on. Kim only did that because of this reunion, and she knew what was about to happen, and it was about to explode. Kim, man, what she said, I don't even know. I want to say she wasn't aware of it, but there were cameras there, and they were clearly filming. So anger, being upset, all those things had something to do with it. But Nene responded, and this was last week, you can never win when you play dirty, so throw in the towel. I mean, throw in the lips. Anytime you want to go to court, I'm happy to see you there because your lies have run it over. Please file a lawsuit, child. I'm begging you. So Kim has just been, again, playing that little victim card, crying, feeling like she's beat up on. All these big, bad brown girls are kicking her down. As if she wasn't the one who walked in the room, with the negative energy in the first place. And I appreciate the fact, even though everybody knows I do not see it for Kim, that they brought up the fact of what problem did you have with Kenya in the first place? Like, where did y'all didn't even know each other. So the first time you met Kim, the first time Kim met Kenya, it was animosity. Your PUSSY, as Kenya said, is hanging out your dress. Why you going down in Sheree's basement when Sheree and Kenya didn't really have a real problem. It was friendly banter. Like, Kenya said, they were just joking over each other's house. Hell, neither one of their houses was finished at that point. So, it was just interesting for, them to finally bring that up. Like, Kim's main objective at the end of the day was to come in and take Kenya's peach from last season. It didn't work last season. So I guess it was her goal this season to do the same thing. As you know, Kim was tweeting throughout the year, oh, Kenya's peach has been snatched. Kenya's peach, whatever. I told y'all before, that was her wishful thinking. Whether Kenya comes back or not, like I said, I don't know. I heard that she's still in negotiations. I haven't heard that her contract is finalized yet, but Cynthia, Nene, Candy, and Portia are all coming back. They all have got their contracts. But yeah, it's just interesting that Kim thought it was a set in stone that she had Kenya's peach, and what it's looking like, if Kim was to get a peach, it would be Sheree's, and that's where the irony lies, because Sheree kissing ass thinking so she could keep a job when her kissing ass lost her job. So what do you think about that?
I'm gonna tell you this. This is a little tea that I got. So when when it was time for Kim to film her scenes, they had the same producer. That white guy, I can't think his name right now, Michael Beck. He was gunning for Kim to get a peach again on the show. Her and Sheree thought that if they won against Nene, they would secure a spot because they know that nobody else on that show know how to push Nene's button and bring Nene out of character but Sheree and Kim. And so they thought by picking a fight with Nene would secure her a peach and secure Sheree another season on the show. Addition to that, the producer probably conveyed to Kim, say, hey, look, Kim, listen, girl, we know tardy for the party ain't gonna last long. I like you, but let's see, can we get you on Housewives? Kenya's on the outs because she didn't come forth with her marriage. Let us film her marriage. We're not really feeling her like that. New York's not feeling her like that. Annie's not feeling her like that. Let us use this opportunity to cut Kenya out and get you in. But what happened is people end up falling on their own swords. So where Kim messed up at is when she wanted to go on that trip, she should have left Croy. Like, listen, Croy, let me go secure this bag in Barcelona. And you stay here. But because she's so privileged, she's so used to having her way, she didn't realize, okay, well, they ain't gonna let my ass or Kenya go because she fell on her own sword and cut her own. She cut herself short. Addition to that, so when she come in and she's saying all this stuff, now she's saying stuff. She said stuff about everybody. So she thought she was securing herself a peach and end up slicing her peach and putting it in a blender. Right. The only thing Kim is not targeted for is a plastic surgeon and lies. She's the first one in line to tell a lie and the first one at the plastic surgeon office before he get there. She putting herself in on the gurney. Like, Kim messed up. She's a fool. And I'm going to tell you what Sheree found out at that reunion. She took the tail between her legs and she's like, look, Kim, I got to leave you out here by yourself because I think I done already messed up with all of these girls and these girls don't see it for me. And Sheree felt like she lost her job as soon as she sat on that chair with that Gucci belt. She was like, you know what? This is it for me. The way these girls coming for me, the way these girls throwing shade at me, it's a wrap for me. So, Kim, you out here on your own. I'm you know, I already stutter. I don't speak that well. I can't lie that well on camera. I thought my story with Tyrone was going to be my saving grace. It ain't helping me. It ain't giving me the shine I need and that I thought it was going to be. So, Tyrone's storyline ain't helping me. I couldn't hang Nene with that. Okay. Kim, you out here on your own. Let me tuck my tail between my legs. Yeah, Kane, she sure did say that because if Sheree felt like she was winning against those girls, she would have lied right with Kim. She would have. And so once she found out she was going down and they were slicing and dicing her with that Gucci belt on, she sat there and she was like, okay, now, Kim, you on your own. So when she went in that bathroom with her sweatsuits, spring, summer, September, joggers on, she was like, well, look, I got to look out for myself, me and Tyrone. Now and then she just sat there and Sheree told so many lies and people started catching Sheree in it. And you know what Sheree was like when Kim sat there, was like, well, I didn't show Sheree. Sheree didn't see the video of the roaches. Sheree sat there and got just as quiet with that long ponytail. She started doing one of Kim moves, playing with her ponytail, fixing her Gucci belt. Girl, you sitting down on the couch for 8 hours. Why you got this piece of metal sticking in your stomach? You got a bad back. No. Why are you doing this to yourself?
I don't know.
She belted a Derek J. Dashiki.
Not a Derek J. Dashiki. Not a Derek J. Dashiki. Look, you're not going to say my friend like that.
I love Derek. You know I love Derek. But she had on a moo with a Gucci belt.
I'm going to shade Derek for real when he go on the show, though.
She had on a moo with a Gucci belt and looked the fool. And you know what, another thing, Croy, I was trying to tell Andy what he can do. Croy, can you please go and put in some applications? Why aren't you at the parking meter? That's who need the job at the parking meter. Why don't Kim come up with her own brand of scooters?
But Cashmere earned $15 million. He don't need no job.
15 million. They didn't even get 15 million likes. Kim ain't got 15 million followers nowhere. Kim ain't got 5 million followers. Kim got to stop lying. And the only time she up there doing videos is when her tardy for the party is airing. Nobody want that whipped cream in a jar.
So the phone number. I cannot. Get you a cough drop. I just got me one.
I just got one too.
Look, we got the same ailment. If y'all want to call in, if anybody want to add some input, because we ain't doing nothing but dragging Kim and Sheree some more. It's the Kim and Sheree drag show.
Right.
So the phone number is 718-819-1710. The PIN number. Oops. Hold on. The PIN number is 641-6534. I just put it in the chat. If you like to call in and give us your input while we both still have voices.
Right.
Hold on just a second. Oh, it's raining bad out here.
It ain't raining in the country, honey.
Not the country. Hold on. I got a call already. Hold on a second. Caller.
Hello.
Hi. Where are you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Turn your computer down.
Hello?
Turn your computer down. Can you hear me? 0534, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Girl, I just wanted to tell you how bad they drugged Kim. I am so glad that they drugged her for all the lies she told, and how she immediately, when she seen Kenya, got on Kenya, started that herself. And are you hearing me? I hear beeping.
No, I'm hearing someone joining the call. I'm here.
Oh, but you know what I want? I want to just say this one more thing. Well, nobody the whole season or last season or the season before brought up the fact that the town Kim grew up in, there was a sex scandal, from what I hear, when she was 17 years old, involving the sheriff in that town.
Yes.
And he got fired. And I was hoping someone would bring it up in one of the seasons, you know, because of the way she always dragging everybody, but they didn't. But she got what she deserved tonight, and I just wanted to tell you, yeah, I mean, they really got on Kim. And at the very end, when she called Andy in there, you know, she knew she was done, and Sheree knew she was done, and that was it. That was a wrap. And that's all I wanted to call to talk about is how bad they drugged Kim.
Yes.
Yes. I'm glad they did.
Thank you so much for calling. Really. Okay, let me add. I want to add to the caller something. Joshua.
Yes.
Remember? But I don't know if you remember, but they were talking about the scandal Kim was involved in when she was a teen or whatever with the sheriff or whatever. Mm-hmm. And of course, they didn't bring that up because, you know, everybody got scandals. And the fact that Kim isn't necessarily a peach holder, so it really wasn't necessary to dig all that up. But there was also a scandal because one of her daughter's father is a convicted child molester. Did you know that?
No.
It's on straightfromthe8.com. I wrote about it years ago. And I'll drop that link. I'll drop that. I don't know if it was Brielle's dad or the other ones, but one of the kids, like, he was in jail for child molestation, and yeah, it was a big thing. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you, like, Kim's hands ain't clean, honey. She got a lot of dirt in her past. But anyway,
so do you believe she was a stripper?
Yes, I believe that. Of course. Call it 3424. You're on the line.
Hey, Michelle and Josh.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Michelle, I was gagging. When Nene went for Sheree.
Yes.
When they was like, Portia, why you call her in Kim's face?
Right.
She was like, I'm playing with my wigs and drinking my
Hennessy, right.
Even on the alcohol. I was like, no, you meant to call that baby a hoe, because that's how she acted on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Kim pimps her daughter out. Point blank, period. Mm-hmm. She pimps her daughter out. And everybody sees it. And when it's convenient for her, that's my child. But when they say, well, Kim, why you ain't tell Brielle to stay out of it? She like, humna. She grown. Well, she grown to get what she get.
Right.
If she to get what she get,
and like Nene said,
kids is out of it.
Yep, but like Nene said, her mama wouldn't correct her, so I did. She's like, because I'm a black mama.
Exactly. And you know what else? When she was like, when they showed the clip how Kim said that, well, she brought in my hurt child. Bitch, you lying. Kenya didn't say nothing about your hurt child. She said it about your whole ass daughter. Yep. That's what she said. Yep. She didn't say it about your child.
And when Kenya brought up the kids, I wouldn't want them baby kids, I died.
Oh my God, I almost fell off my bed. I said, oh, she bringing it back, baby kids.
Yes.
And I was very happy that Cynthia finally stood up.
Yes.
I was so happy that Cynthia finally stood up for herself, because through the few years that Cynthia has been on here, everybody used to go for Cynthia Soap, and she would just sit there and be like, yeah, whatever. I was so elated when Kim went and got into Kim's ass.
Yep.
When Cynthia went and got to Kim's ass tonight.
Cynthia got a backbone.
Yes, Cynthia.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I appreciate your call, caller.
All right, y'all. Good night.
And where were you calling from again?
New York.
New York. New York in the house. Thank you so much.
Yes, babe.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. Caller 9478. You are on the line. Hello.
Oh, Michelle. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh stepped away for a minute. Where you calling from? Look.
I'm calling from Lakeland, Florida.
Hey, Florida. What's the weather like? It's raining out there too?
Yes, it's raining as we speak right now.
Oh. So
well, listen, I have something to say. Do you remember, like, in the first few seasons when Kim came on, she was supposed to be a friend of Nene.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as she felt like everybody was going against Nene, and I guess she felt like Nene's job was threatened, she jumped on the bandwagon with Sheree.
Mm-hmm.
Kim has been two-faced from season 1.
Yep.
She has always been two-faced. They have always went against Nene, and I was so glad to see Nene win because in the beginning, it was like all the other girls had successful husbands, and, you know, they had husbands in their life seemed just more.
Yeah, Nene was the underdog. Nene was the clear underdog. Everybody else had like a athlete or something like that, you know, married to or whatever. But Nene, on the other hand, you know, she was just married to like a real estate investor. So yeah, she was just a regular chick, and to see her like far outsee what everybody else has done, to me, it's amazing.
Me too. I was so happy to see Nene win, and the same bitter feelings that Sheree had in the beginning when she didn't let Nene in her party the first season, and clearly she could see the cameras behind, but everybody else came in. These are the same feelings that she has always had. Sheree's just karma. Sheree's just getting what supposed to have been came to her.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Okay. Yep. Thank you so much. Thanks for your input. You, all right. Love you too. Oh, he's back. Okay. Thank you.
I had to go put some onions in this chicken.
You cooking this time of night?
Mm-hmm.
Look, you know I gotta order me some food, but anyway.
You know I'm always ready to eat.
Caller 2789, you're on the line. Hello.
Michelle?
Yes. Hey, how are you?
Hi, good. And I'm calling from the West Coast. That's so terrible. I don't care though. I'm like, let me call in because if you have a PhD, I'm with you. I have a master's because I don't know them personally like you do, but I have been following you for years, probably since you began.
Oh, thank you.
And I remember that was like 2012 when Kim left. And she had on that black and white dress. And in her confessional, she said, I don't want to work with any of these niggas. And I rewind that part so many times, and I called someone else over, and I'm like, did she say niggas or did she say motherfuckers? And yeah, they said that she said the other word, but I'm like, I remember her saying that. So I'm calling to tell you, no, I was here for it. I remember she did say that.
Yep.
So I believe that's the reason why she was no longer on the show. I've been watching you. Josh is hilarious. When he was talking about his grandmother's funeral, for anyone that hasn't went to his channel, Josh is hilarious. Check him out. He's funny.
Yes.
But yeah, I just wanted to call in and say, like, no, yeah. He did say that. I'm following you. I'm paying attention. I'm with you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
You know what's you got another? What's the other one?
No, go ahead.
I got something to say about Portia.
Yeah.
Did you pay attention when Portia and Kenya was arguing really like on the low key, like, no girl, you really were dating that one-eyed African? And
yes, I would give my life. And, then,
and Kenya was like, no, he didn't have no one-eye. What you saying was true?
Yeah.
So I bring that up was, you know, I was out the other week at this hookah spot, and Sheree was with like 4 or 5 African guys. You know that lesbian she hang out with, and then the other gay guy. Oh, sorry. You know my mouth is so reckless. This is why you push me to my channel.
Okay, good. No, proceed. I look.
So, you know, Sheree had on a sweatsuit and an arm fatigue jacket. So she looked at me, I looked at her, and I ain't paying her mind because I didn't really realize who she was until one of the guys spoke to me that she was with. I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? He owned a store, whatever, in Atlanta. And she looked at me. Then I guess she really recognized who I was. She turned and rolled her eyes and turned that little bob. I was like, you know what? If I had one more cup of Douce, I'd have cussed her out.
You so wrong.
For old time's sake.
You so wrong. You so wrong. Let me respond.
I'm so happy they gone.
Don't be happy. I'm gonna respond and opinion too. I am not gloating about Sheree. My thoughts on Sheree Josh is, but I'm not. She never should have been invited back in the first place. That's all I said. And you know, she wasted the opportunity. That's not a gloat. That's observation. Anyway, let me get back to these calls. Caller 5826. You are on the line. Hello. Hello. Caller. You there?
Hey, Michelle and Josh.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Turn your computer down.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have it on.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Can you hear me good?
Yes.
Okay. This is D. Ramsey calling from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey, D. Ramsey. Hey,
finally. You know, I be working, child. I can't hardly get in on the live. I'm like, you went live, and you go late. You a night owl, child. I gotta get go to work.
I be trying to go. I be trying my best to go early, child. I don't even get dressed till late, so I just be like, you know what? When I put on some clothes, I go.
I'm so glad you came in after the reunion because I was like, oh my God. Are you coming on midnight? Girl, I'm going to be asleep.
Right. And I was going to wait. But then everybody kept telling me to go now. So I came.
Yeah. No, look, I'm from LA, so I get it, but I live in the East Coast now, so this is where we at.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this reunion, girl. First of all, I don't think Bravo really understands how many people turned out to not watch this season because Kim was there. Mm-hmm. I'm one of those people.
Okay.
I really watch sporadically, and what I really watched was people's reviews. I see the previews. I know kind of what's going to happen. I kind of watch, social media, but to sit there and watch Kim be on the episode was so grating on my fucking nerves as a Black woman, as a successful Black woman. I wish one of my fucking white female friends would come in my home and be as disrespectful as fucking Kim was. Mm-hmm. I know I'm saying a lot of fucking. I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
No, it's all good. No, I get it. I feel the exact same way. That's why, early in the season, I was doing a lot of periscopes and stuff, and I was saying it, and that's when I got like the cease and desist and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? You ain't gonna shut me up from calling you what I see. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, everybody's having an issue with the way you acting in order, for you to be sending out these cease and desists or whatever and talking about your life is in jeopardy. And the same thing she did on the show when she was in the bathroom with Andy, like trying to play the victim and my life is in jeopardy because of, like flipping the script as if she is the minority in a situation, which kind of, but in general, you're not, if that makes sense. So.
Right. And she's not the minority and she's not the victim. Kim is acting like, she's taken her white privilege to the umpteenth power. And for so long, she's been allowed to get away with shit. There's several different points. Like, why are you the only white woman on camera with all these beautiful, successful Black women, but you keep telling them they're jealous? Ain't none of them augmented their body to look like you, whore.
Right.
You the one with the plump lips. Your fucking plastic surgery's been botched. You took your daughter who was cute and now she looks fucking ridiculous. What are we jealous of? Your whiteness? And thank God Cynthia woke the fuck up. She was like, jealous of what, bitch? And I'm glad Nene went in on her ass. Nene was like, no, everybody was getting her together.
Yeah. This
idea that Kim is living some sort of great life, all these scandals and things that you wrote about for years, about the sheriff, the married men. Kim came on the show basically as a kept woman. Let's be clear on that. Everybody else
a
has
cat woman with
two
baby daddies, and now she has 3 baby daddies and 7 kids. However many she got. So she is the stereotypical ghetto baby mama. You know, if you look at it that way. So yeah.
Yes, but she's sitting up perched like she's so fucking grand. Man, I'm so upset by this season, and I'm so glad that Kim's ass is gone. I want them to get back to having a good ass time.
Yes.
That was what drew us in, is they were having so much fun.
Yes.
I want to see some more fun.
Shopping,
I would love for
drinking,
Phaedra to
parties.
come back, because
Yes.
Phaedra throws good ass shade.
Yeah.
I want the ladies to have a good ass time. You know, let's get back to that. I hope whoever, and I know, when are you gonna drop the tea on the young people who are coming for the next season?
I'm gonna do it this week. I promise I'm gonna do it this week. I really wanted to like sit down and like talk to the girl when I leak it. Like I want to have more than just say this is who it is. I want to like have all the information. So I'm just trying to get a little bit more information before I put it out there.
I want you to tell her keep her ghetto ass off the show.
What'd you say, Joshua? Say it again.
I want you to tell her keep her ghetto ass off the show.
She's not ghetto.
Hood as hell.
See,
You're such a hater.
I can't wait to see what it is, because Josh is ghetto.
You such a hater, Joshua.
Hood as hell.
Anyway, he hating. Disregard him. I'm putting him on mute. I'll put him on mute.
But you know what? People said Nene was ghetto. Nene not ghetto. Nene just real and loud and fun.
But this lady's real ghetto.
You know, I'm the life of the damn party.
Exactly.
Let's go to hood.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm here for that. I don't like, I know you don't watch Potomac, but I wish you did. Because I don't like Monique fucking ass. She ghetto to me, and she's all bougie and shit in the wrong way. So anyway,
right.
I'm going to get off. I'm going to let everybody else talk. I love you, Michelle. I don't get a chance to call in much. But girl, listen. Fuck Kim Zolciak with everything.
Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate your call.
We love you.
All right.
All right, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Caller 3484. We only taking these last 2 calls, honey. 3484, you on the line.
Okay. First, Michelle, I want you to go look at Nene's Instagram page.
Uh-huh.
And her and Kenya are high-fiving each other.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at it right now. Yes.
And I was just waiting. I was just waiting for you to come on, because I was like, I'm just so glad that Bravo had all the receipts for all the lies that Kim told.
Yes.
And it was just like every time someone said she said something, she was just lying and saying she didn't say it.
Oh my God.
Like,
and that's why everybody was looking around like, what? Like, are you? And I honestly believe she was doing that because the executive producer is her friend. I honestly believe that she thought maybe he had her back. I really do believe that. But it's like, I think probably it was like either I'm going to support you or I'm going to do my job. It was that type of situation. And he had to do his job and he had to pull the receipts. So.
And then I just, I don't know if you've seen a part when she was in the bathroom, you know, at the end, and she said, what other white woman would come and sit on the couch with all these black ones?
Yes.
I'm like, and then, but you want us to believe that you are not racist.
Yeah, she's colorblind.
It's like, who would say something, you know? And I'm just like, you know, I just couldn't believe it. And then Sheree, I mean, it's just an embarrassment for her to, you know, not stand up and just, you know, tell Kim that she was wrong for the video, you know, and just, you know, not telling Kim to, you know, correct her daughter, because you don't go in somebody's house, you know, filming, and, you know, it was just like she had a plan to take Mimi down, and I think that it just worked against her.
Yes,
you know.
I agree. I totally agree, Colin. Well, thank you so much for your input. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you for keeping us enlightened on all the Atlanta.
I'm gonna add something. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna add something as soon as I hang up. Well, I'm gonna add something. Stay tuned. Okay. I want to add this to what the caller was saying about the bathroom and about Sheree. Sheree is clearly the new sweetie, because imagine being a Black woman sitting there while a white woman is raving about racism doesn't exist. How could you sit there with a straight face and be like, and not say nothing? Like, hopefully they cut something out, because at the end of the day, for her to be like racism never existed before social media and all the things that she was saying while Sheree just sat there on mute, it just gave me a different view of Sheree. Like, you are sweetie. Like, is this what you really like? Sheree might have that same damn mentality. Like, what the hell is going on here? Okay, let me hush, because I know y'all say I be dragging Sheree, but she deserved this dragging. She really did. She really did. Caller 8969, you're on the line.
Oh, hey, Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Okay, I got a question.
First, where you calling from? Where you calling from?
Okay, I'm calling from Charlotte.
Okay.
From Charlotte.
What's your name?
Okay, so my question is, well, first of all, Kim, if you remember in the beginning, before she signed off on Real Housewives, she said, oh, no, I'm not going to go back to Real Housewives. I have my own show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking she must have really been desperate. What's the tea? I know you got the receipts on her mansion, because obviously, football contracts are not guaranteed. If she loses Tardy for the Party, are they like going to lose the house?
Probably.
Their financials.
Probably. Nene put that on blast when she was like, Tardy for the Party is all that you have. You have nothing else. And that's what she was trying to say. She made $15 million on Cashmere, which we all know that's not true. But I mean, imagine all of Kim's money at this point is probably coming from social media. That's why she turned her social media into a flea market. That's why she got Brielle on her social media selling flat tummy tea. Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't believe she's as well off as she wants us to believe. I've also heard rumors that she's still getting favors from Big Papa, but that those are some rumors that I have heard. Yeah, Croy being unemployed. I don't know if he's getting a pension. I don't even know if he's in the NFL long enough to get a pension. So I don't know what her financial situation is, but I'm sure it's not the best. I'm sure she's not independently wealthy, because she hasn't done enough.
Yeah, they were trying to sell a boat on Instagram several months ago. I remember she was on Instagram trying to sell their boat. So this will be interesting to see how this turns out for her. Because she sure does come off like, hey, we got so much money or whatever. But really, I think she's really dependent on, the Tardy for the Party money.
Oh,
that's
definitely. And that's why I feel like.
You think their house is paid for?
I don't know. Joshua answering that question. What'd you say, Joshua?
Hell no. No way in the world. But I'm gonna tell you something. People forget that Kim got evicted. Everybody want to bring up Kim's eviction.
Yeah, I remember when Kim got evicted.
Eviction. She got evicted. Kim got evicted. And then why she gonna sit there and say Brielle make more money than most of the people on that couch? Well,
and on Instagram, I don't know. But as far as like I said, Kim's financial position ain't as well as she would lead y'all to believe. So I mean. We'll see how she redeems herself. I'm not watching Tardy for the Trailer Park, but y'all who might, I'm sure there will be a lot of people of color walking through there. I can almost guarantee it.
Okay. Well, thanks, Josh and Miss Michelle. You guys have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. So that is the final call. The call I'm gonna take tonight, because it is. It's 10:30. But yeah, somebody says she gonna be selling ass. But yeah, Kenya and the Baby Kids. We talked about that. We talked about Brielle got her a retirement plan going, because she currently seeking like all the athletes and all the celebrity kids and stuff. She might be eyeballing 50 Cent's son. Who knows what's going on with Brielle right now. But yeah, I'm just happy Kim's going, and Bravo gave me everything that I needed in this reunion by dragging both of them the way they did. What you think, Joshua? What
it was like wonderful. I love the funeral. The funeral was a beautiful service. I liked it. I liked that they went on to bury Sheree first, and they topped it off by burying Kim. I think it was a wonderful funeral. I cannot wait. And like in the words of Nene, get your ass on. Bye.
Well, I mean, I guess that pretty much sums it up. Like, buy wig and buy Gucci belt, buy sweatsuits.
Right. Take your joggers and run on.
That damn high five Nene post. I gotta go and repost that because that is hilarious.
Right.
But, yeah, so we'll see. They said Kenya is the breakout star of the reunion. I don't know about that, but she did well. She did well in in part 3. Part 1 and 2, she was pretty quiet. But part 3, Kenya came through. But Nene dragged everybody. So
right.
It is what it is. And thank you guys for tuning in to my after show. Thank you guys, the callers who called in. Thank you to the people who super chatted. I certainly appreciate you guys. Let me go see who. Let me go see, because I gotta say you by name, because that's what I do. Oh yeah, some comments. He said, "Can we talk about lice now that cockroaches is not a racist comment?" Josh, you want to elaborate? You want to elaborate on the lice?
Right.
Shirley I. Williams, thank you so much. She said, "Come through, Josh." Call me Nikki, thank you. She said, "Love you and Josh." Thank you so much. Elizabeth Mwenga, that was from the other day, TGIL. So thank you all for the super chats. We appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Val Riley, okay, Team Small Court, I see you giving me $10. I appreciate you. Ashanti, I see everybody. So we appreciate all the people who tuned in tonight for our Real Housewives of Atlanta after show. Josh, what you doing? Look at that text. I got you on the screen now, honey. So we will see you a little bit later. I don't know if I'm coming back at midnight or not. Josh got to finish cooking his food, and I got to order mine. So we will holler at y'all a little later.
Come back at midnight.
You want to come back? We're going to figure out how to get this split screen going before we come back, though. Okay. So we'll see y'all in a little while. We might come back at midnight. I don't know, but I have on my pajamas and all of that jazz.
I'll put my robe back on.
Thank you. Thanks, Zills. I see you in the chat. Thank you. Oh, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to learn more about the blogging masterclass that we're developing, it's a link in the in the description box. And again, like this video, subscribe, visit straightfromtheA.com, go and review all of the links that we talked about earlier, all the background stuff, Kim's past, all of that jazz is all on the site. Thank you. See you later.